More gains coming. The Euphoria Zone, according to Bitcoin Munger, that normally happens after you break an all-time high, right? We have just broken not too long ago, 69,000. And that, this, you can't really see it because we just started, but there's like a very light green on the very right side that shows that we are in the Euphoria Zone. We're in the parabolic bull zone, right? So the best way to prepare is just prepare. just watch your portfolio go up in value. That's really all you have to do is, you did all the hard work. You lived through crypto winter. You DCA'd and you hodled when other people said it was stupid and they laughed at you. Now it's no work. All you have to do is tune in and watch your portfolio go up. That's all you need to do. Look at where Bitcoin is right now. Last night when I was streaming, I was talking about what dip. We're hovering around 71.8, 72,000. But you know what? While we were sleeping, most of us, in Europe, maybe it was the middle of the day, Bitcoin shot up and formed a new high at 73,700. We're just inching away, guys. We're just inching away, getting higher and higher and higher. And ever since we broke out above our previous high, it's been super stagnant, sideways, right? That's good. I'm saying that as a good thing. We're not saying major volatility, dropping left and right. No, because this is the new standard now. This is the new layer, the new base layer, I should say, because there are so much buying going on. There's just so much every single day. And this is not going to stop, right? So, fantastic stuff. We formed a new high just today. But like I said, this is just the beginning. This is certainly nowhere close to our full potential, right? So why is this happening? Why do we make a new high? Well, I think you guys know, supply shock. That's what's happening. ETF Flow skyrocketing. In fact, we formed a new record. I said this. I called this a week ago or 2 weeks ago when we were inflowing, $500, $600 million into Bitcoin per day. I'm like, just wait until we form a new high and wait until those ETFs start hitting billions per day. And that is exactly what happened. Yesterday was the first time in history where the Bitcoin ETFs, all of them in combination, had a record $1+ billion of Bitcoin inflow. 1 billion inflow. Think about it. Per day now, we're at 1 billion inflow. If you times that by 365, that's 365 billion that will be eaten away from circulation. That's if we stay at 1 billion, but this is going to increase. Soon this will be at 1.5 billion, 2 billion, right? We're talking about possibly $1 trillion going into these ETFs within a year. And you may be thinking, well, George, we're only barely above $1 trillion. Well, think about it. By then, Bitcoin's overall market cap could be at 5 trillion or 10 trillion already. I mean, these guys are just soaking up things like at a, I don't know. I don't know what other adverb to say. They're at a super duper fast level, I guess, or fast pace. BlackRock took in yesterday, just BlackRock alone, almost 12,000 Bitcoin. And then you had ARK out of nowhere having 1,300. Van Eyck had 1,600, okay? And Grayscale went down from selling 6,800 Bitcoin the day before to only 1,100 yesterday. So Grayscale selling may be slowing down once again. And if it gets really low, well, that would be even better, right? So BlackRock now holds 215,000 Bitcoin, which is slightly under Michael Saylor. But again, like I said, these guys are not going to stop. And when I say these guys, these are fund makers, yes, fund issuers, I know. But it's all the institutions out there that are utilizing these and buying. All the institutions and companies and retail investors and funds that are FOMOing in right now. BlackRock is at over 200,000 Bitcoin that they hold in their fund. Michael Saylor, he just bought, what, $800 million worth of Bitcoin. He holds 205,000, overall worth $15 billion, all-time high. He's plus 115%. That isn't too bad. Look at all the buys. Yes, he has bought a lot of tops, but then again, he bought a lot of bottoms too. So overall, he is winning, but still 205,000 Bitcoin versus 203 today. BlackRock will surpass Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy. There's no more denying it anymore. It will happen today, and it's going to push BlackRock to becoming the #1 publicly traded company with the most Bitcoin, I think. I think that would be correct in saying that. But anyways, you know Michael Saylor, he's not going to stop. They're going to keep on accumulating. And it's the right move. Based on Saylor, anyone that doesn't buy Bitcoin is considered poor. That's what you call them. People who depend on fiat are poor people. Okay? People who depend and load up on Bitcoin are who you call rich. That's according to Michael Saylor. Just paraphrasing. That's not exact quote, but I showed the clip yesterday. Anyway, so ever since the ETF announcement, we had a little bit of sell-the news that a lot of people were talking about and a lot of other analysts. There are still some that I think have their shorts open. I have no idea how that's possible, but we have gone up basically 100% since that bottom. Realized cap for Bitcoin is climbing up at a rate of 54 billion a month. What does that mean? Realized cap basically is measuring the real value of traded Bitcoin, okay? Like that's been traded recently, not ones that's been held for a long time. So whenever you see that go up, that means there are a lot of people buying, a lot of people trading. And if that number is going up by leaps and bounds right now, that just shows you how much FOMO is coming in overall. And that's, of course, a very, very, very good thing.